A young college girl named Jane is photographed with her first car at Cardiff University in Wales in 1968. This 1895 photograph captures Lady Edna Clark Hall, a celebrated watercolor artist who lived an extraordinary life, spanning exactly 100 years. Two young American women, beaming in their swimwear, strike a pose with a 1969 Ford Mustang coupe sports car in sunny Florida during the 1970s. In 1924, Babe Ruth collides with the outfield wall during a game against the Washington Senators at Griffith Stadium. In the 1980s, a young woman carries a board with a message, "You are headed for hell," while surrounded by girls and boys enjoying the beach at Miami Beach. At age 30, Queen Elizabeth II meets the iconic Marilyn Monroe, also 30, in 1956. In 1980, three somewhat eerie mannequins stand on Regent Street in London. Actor Vincent Price is captured dancing with his co-star, a skeleton, on the set of House on Haunted Hill in 1958. In 1946, Louis Réard, the inventor of the modern bikini, hired nude model Micheline Bernardini to introduce this revolutionary swimwear. This image captures a moment on the streets of Mexico City in 1950. A beautiful girl passing by draws the attention of onlookers. Annie Oakley, the legendary sharpshooter, demonstrates her famous mirror trick shot for the camera in the 1890s. In 1917, a young girl holds her doll as she sits beside military equipment on a street in Reims, northern France. In 1945, a British officer interviews a survivor from one of the Imperial Japanese Army's comfort battalions, providing a poignant glimpse into the aftermath of conflict. In 1897, a group photo captures 12 friends, all looking to the left, except for the man in the middle who seems to have forgotten and gazes straight ahead. Following the seizure and removal of the government, this photo shows the Cypriot Presidential Palace in 1974. In the 1940s, a young couple snuggles in their convertible as they enjoy a movie at a drive-in theater. At King's Cross Station in London, an unusual sight unfolds as a cow is milked right on the platform in 1926. Charles Manson and his lawyer, Irving Kanarek, are captured in this photo during the trial for the LaBianca murders in 1970. The iconic Champs-Élysées in Paris witnessed a jubilant celebration after Germany's surrender in 1945. This 1905 group photo captures a moment in time, a snapshot of unknown faces. In 1898, Lieutenant Colonel Patterson successfully shot the first of the two Tsavo man-eating lions in Kenya. These lions had caused significant harm, possibly claiming over 100 lives in 9 months. In 1924, P.T. Barnum and Bailey's circuses, two of the most renowned in the U.S., joined forces for a spectacular combined circus event in New York. In 1923, this traditional Rwandan hairstyle was worn by unmarried individuals to indicate their single and marriageable status. In 1911, two intellectual giants, Maria Curie and Albert Einstein, were photographed together on the shores of Lake Geneva. This early 1900s photo captures a group of children posing in their classroom. Marilyn Monroe is seen during the shooting of the film 7-Year Itch in 1954. This poignant photo captures the last living Tasmanian tiger yawning at the Hobart Zoo in Australia in 1933. Eugenia Godzik, alongside Carrie Peast and a man, reacts after John Wayne Gacy's guilty verdict in 1980. In 1906, a nurse diligently inspects school children for tonsillitis during an outbreak. In 1890, shackled criminals are photographed dragging a cart through the gates of Dartmoor Prison in Devon, England. This image captures whale hunters in the Azores preparing for a hunt in the 1950s. This photo from the early 1900s depicts a British man wearing a chain around the necks of Aboriginal natives. Pope Paul VI watches the live broadcast of the Apollo 11 mission in 1969. A cat inadvertently crosses the path of trained German shepherds for police work in 1987.